Hello, ladies and gentlemen. GreatTaz here once again with another replay from the world of tanks. In this replay, it will be of myself again. I will be playing the A-43, a Tier 6 Russian medium tank. In this tank, I will be playing on Halluf, as you can plainly see from the minimap and the outlook. In this battle, we're going to go and do some good fighting. So I think someone blind shot right there because I don't believe that I truly was spotted. But it's possible. I made a comment due to my XVM with a lot of orange and reds in this battle. Other than myself and one guy on my team that were, that's what we were. Bunch of reds and oranges, so oranges and tomatoes. The whole thing's a lot of oranges and tomatoes. Just going by the color scheme of XVM, there's only 5 people that were in the whole battle. So. But here we're on to the action. Enough with XVM. Take a shot into the 34, the Type 34, T-34 there. Shoot another one. Here we got an impatient KV-2 that decides he must be the most inside tank. And instead of, going out around like he should have, here I get a little agitated because he rammed me and messed up my shot and almost got me shot, which is kind of annoying. The one bad thing in this tank was really the depression. There he goes again. Nope, this time it was the OI. Another inconsiderate jerk in the game, just bulldozing their way through, thinking they're, top dog, when both of them are really bottom tier buttheads. But overall, it's no big deal. The Type T-34 was taken out, and they were taken out by the I'm not sure. Probably Cromwell B. Here we're trying to shoot the KV-1. It requires some perfect aim. Russian tanks don't have that really. There's KV-1 tries to fire back at us and misses. Of course, this is a Tier 6 game. As you can tell, I'm on top in a Tier 6 tank with the OI and a KV-2. And so there's a lot of ifs. So far, we're down by 1. It's a 3 kills to 4. Saying from our point of view. Here I'm trying to deal with the ARL, hoping that he peeks up and I can take a shot into him. He doesn't. He stays down. So Cromwell B starts charging off, and I do too. I figured that the ARL is going to be a bad subject to have in your backside, so I go deal with that issue. Here I'm looking around real crazily because I don't want to be shot in the rear end, which the T-150 was taken care of. Again, for this tank's great defer session. Here, keeping straight aim on the got accidentally shot by my teammate. Keeping an aim on the Lorza. Here we're going to take out the PZT-25 by ram killing him. Up to 3 kills ourselves. 3 of the 9 kills on our team, and we're just really rolling through things now. We lost somebody there. We just lost our KV-1S to the chassis, but it happens. You know what it is. We're gonna charge across the edge of the valley hill and see what we can see. With the craptastic view range of this tank. I can't spot anything, so I have to rely on pretty much everybody else to spot for me. It's another issue with the Russian tanks. Oh, look what it is. It happens to be the Chaffee capping. Well, he won't be doing that for long because our IKV hopefully will take care of that. There's 2 cappers, even better. Oh, look, there's an ARL V39 TD. Well, let's go up and say hello to him. Hi. Oh, we see you. Don't mind me, we're just going to push you down off the hill. Get going. There you go. He's dead. Teach him to sit on the hill for long. Oh, look, a Stug. Oh, let's try to shoot him. Oh, wait, I forgot. This guy's craptastic aiming. Yeah, well. And we were capped out. Why? Because I would have to say, if I truly said it, as soon as I noticed they were capping, I should have turned around and went back to defend base. I am one of the fastest. The Cromwell B should have come with me. We should have ignored the TD, but on the retrospect, if we would have ignored the TD, that TD would have been shooting us in the back, the both of us, as he was trying to do with the OI. The IKV didn't do enough. Well, he was by himself, which was the first problem. No one else went back to base. The KV2 started and the OI started, but other than that, it wasn't enough. So, maybe in hindsight, taking a shot or two in the rear end from the VRL, the ARL V39, the V39 might have, helped change the tide of battle. Then again, it might not have. But I still kind of stand, I question my thought, but I do still stand by my thought of taking out that TD so that he couldn't shoot us in the back. All right. Well, now since the video is done, I haven't watched this since I actually played it, so I kind of completely forgot what happened. And as you can see, it's a good thing because I was surprised that it ended and we lost. But no worries. Defeats happen, even to the best of us. So, now let's go take a peek at our wonderful stats. Thank you. Watt replays. Alright, here we go. Earned a 3rd class badge. It might have been more if we would have actually got a chance to get over there and taking out some of the got some cap defense points. We walked out with 3 kills. We walked out with some, decent amount of credits, 53,172 overall, and then a 1972 overall for experience. We were top in damage. We were second in damage, but top in experience, and which is kind of funny. Even the opposing team didn't out experience our top 2 experience earners, which was me and the Cromwell B. I was second in both. I said first in experience, but I was second in both damage and experience. And our top 2 players, me and Raging Rebel, which played a good game, accidentally shot me, but it happens. I kind of pulled in front of him. Trying to kill the M4A2, the Lorza. But here I go rambling off. Inhale. That was an exhale, by the way. Exhale. Okay. Now, back on track. Second in damage, second experience. Only beat by my teammate, Raging Rebel. We both did a really good job, and we both could have probably went back and, like I said earlier, and started dealing with, the Chaffee and the other tanks that were on our cap. But the problem is if you notice the ARL here, fired 7 shots, had 5 direct hits and 4 penetrations, which was probably a lot of his shots were shot at the our OI, and so in turn our OI probably took the damage in the backside in the long run. So again, me and the Commonwealth B could have gone back, but also in side notes, if we would have after we were spotted the TD, we probably would have gotten shot in the back. But if we started right back, right from the time that we killed the T-25 there, we probably would have made it back with no problem and not had any issues. But it's one of those things. You never know. Going off of, XVM's last spotted sites, the 2 of the tanks were still on their edge of the hill. Not always a good thing to go by, especially for light tanks, medium tanks. Arty is a good possibility. If Arty's been spotted and they're still in the same spot, they're just being doomed. TDs are possible, and heavies sometimes are possible to stay in spots for long periods of times, but not generally. So, but it was just a kind of a bad decision, good decision type of thing, and you can't really say much about it. All right, let's go back onto the details. We shot 19 shots, 13 hit. Out of that 13, 12 of them penned, 1532 complete damage. I received 2 hits. Both were non-penetrating. I blocked 220 damage with my armor. That's the nice thing about the A-43. It can bounce, especially when in top tier and in its own tier. It can bounce. Not everything. Now, don't go quote me on that you're going to go out there and bounce, an OI or a KV2. No, they're going to literally decimate you. But you can bounce a lot of the smaller guns. And mainly when you're top tier, you're going to bounce a lot because you got 4s and 5s in your match, and they don't have quite the pen. And not everyone, as you can see, is really quite skilled in the game. So they may not know where to shoot either. So that's part of it. We damaged 6 enemies. We destroyed 3. We had 265 assisted damage. As you can see here, the base credits earned were 26,832. I have personal reserves running for another 13,416. This was also during the holiday events, so I had another 48% on top of this. So almost a 50, almost 50% more here onto that, and I think that was, which would be in about just another 1,300, which would in total give me the 53,127, and after repairs and ammo resupply, made a good 50,000 credits, which is really nice. And even if you take away the 2 bonuses, that's still 26,800. And even if you take the 2,600 off of that, you're still 24,200. So that's really decent credit earning for the tank. Base experience was 530, which got me my 3rd class badge. And if it would have been a win, that would have been a lot better. I would have liked to got the win, but it happens. You can't win them all, right? With the premium account, I got 795 experience and then 39 free experience. It wasn't a first battle of the day, but then again, I was running personal reserves, which got me another 100% experience and another roughly 50% of this due to the holiday event. So as you can see, it was a very holiday-ish type deal. But all in all, not a bad game. I enjoyed it. I even learned some things that sometimes I maybe want to, when I see only one tank defending base, go back to defend base. And as soon as I hear the thing go off and there's only one tank defending base, go back to base. Again, we didn't know where everybody was. So with that said, if you enjoyed the replay, please give me a thumbs up. If you did not, give me a thumbs down. I'll love to hear your folks' comments, so please comment away. And with that, I hope everyone is enjoying my videos. And if you are, please send out links to your friends, your families, your loved ones, clanmates, your enemies. And let's get the subscribers going and see if we can get more. So, and then maybe when we get to 100 or more, maybe we'll do an event and see if we can, maybe do a poll and